Yeah, give us some volume.
This is us, by the way.
What y'all gonna do? Oh, come on, man.
And 5, 4 to the left. Hey. Hey.
Yeah, y'all about to sing. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
This is a part where you can do whatever you want to do.
Do your own
freestyle. Hey. Oh, he had to stand up on
Oh, yes, sir. Take it to the cookout one time.
And welcome to the H.O. Bruhs podcast.
Yes,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
screaming
no,
already.
hey, we love it. Woo. Don't turn down.
Hey.
We love it.
We
The
up
bros
in
ain't
here
your
now.
bros.
Yes,
And
sir.
we about to have a show for
But your
y'all
brother is your
today.
brother.
Nah, that's
Bruhs
facts.
are the Bruhs. And of course, this is none other than always your undeniable, your undefeated, and your undisputed favorite supervisor that you hate, Chaarrrlliieeee, man.
And this is the black tee wearing, the wave cap spinning, the man of God, Shills the kid.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, I like this. Oh, what's up, baby? My name Charlie. They call me Charlie Gaines.
Charlie Gaines.
Getting them games.
Let's give it up for Charlie Gaines one time.
A round of applause one time.
And listen, we JT had to step out, but he'll be right back. Y'all know JT is always the man at concerts who people just love and adore. Give it up for JT one time.
Oh, yes,
Nah,
sir.
for real.
For real, for real.
When he get here, we gotta give him his moment though. We gotta hit the Mr. B right.
But just in case he don't, we know that Mr. JT is none other than Mr.
Oh, y'all are live.
Oh!
Hey, that shit is good. Knock the whole camera over. Yes, sir.
The phone said,
I ain't heard Quartet in so long,
Oh,
man.
the phone said, hold on, let me just
The phone slaying in the spirit.
The phone said, let me
The phone
get
say, oh, glory.
Right.
The phone said, oh, hold
The phone
glory.
say, even I must be right. Come on now.
I guess that was JT way of saying, don't play my stuff if I ain't here. So we won't play anything. All right, but listen, man, we are glad that y'all are here with us. Make sure before we get any further into the program, make sure that you subscribe to the podcast.
Right now.
Do that.
Subscribe to the podcast on our Instagram.
Right now.
We have TikTok available as well.
Yeah.
And be looking forward to some, of course, future content. But be on the lookout for some past content as too well. You
That's
know what I mean?
facts.
So be on the lookout for all those things, man.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we want you to subscribe. Why? Because we want you to be up to date on
yes,
your
sir.
release stuff.
That's facts.
Because you never know what we're thinking
Never.
or what may come up next.
Never.
And we don't want to be an inconvenience to you by saying, I didn't know. No. This is your chance to be responsible to subscribe.
Yes, sir. These some beautiful brothers, though.
My boy fussing.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to fuss so much, man.
Don't fuss, bro.
I'm trying to keep everything peaceful.
Cause we've been asking y'all to do this for about 3 years.
We've been on the podcast for 3 years. Some of y'all ain't subscribed. Yeah, bro, I'm just going to put out there now.
Put
I
it
know
out there.
people
Y'all
right
gotta stop
now
playing.
who've been watching us faithfully.
For 3
Hey,
years.
wait a minute. Let me talk to them. All right, they the ministers, so they you know, they can't say what they want to say. Y'all about to subscribe to these boys, man. They out here putting out this positivity, giving you this good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Showing you encouragement.
Come on, Charlie.
now.
Come on, preach.
Why wouldn't you subscribe to this?
Come on,
Huh?
man.
That's Charlie Gaines.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's Charlie Gaines.
Okay.
We gonna get to it.
That's enough right there.
We gonna get to
we'll
it.
start right. We don't want to beat the folks up. We want to give everybody
Yes,
a
sir.
chance.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead.
You do that grace. Okay.
Yep. See, grace.
I'm working on it.
See,
grace.
GRACE.
He said grace. That's the key right there.
Hey,
Well, listen, man.
Grace is special.
Once again, we're going to have to tag team on this introduction. Although he introduced himself, we just always find it a pleasure and honor to introduce our guest.
Facts.
I think this man deserves,
He does.
although he probably ain't going to ask for it, but he deserves to be introduced well.
That's
All
facts.
right? So let's go back, man. I've known this guy. We've known this guy since high school.
Yes, sir.
And
Are we going first stories?
we're going to do stories too. We're going to do stories too. Because I believe you have a story.
Uh-oh.
It ain't no story, but it's a story, though.
I'm about to say, better yet, I probably got a story too. It's not so much in regards to when we first met him, but it's a story that I probably also remember. But
Right.
when we got in Drumline, first of all, I remember, the whole idea of getting the band, let's go all the way back.
Okay.
Siobhan was the first one that brought up, bro, we should be in band.
Hey, see, Charlie, give me that, bro.
He's the first one that
I want to be Kanye so bad.
we were signing up for classes, and Siobhan was like, bro, let's do band. I'm like, band? I'm like, we don't know how to play no instrument. He was like, bro, is it worth a shot?
I'm like, we can learn, bro.
All right. So we did that. Went to the first class. Mr. Williams was like, hey, man, come to practice, man. Okay. Went there. These guys were there. You know what I mean? And just over time, I know I joined at my freshman year. But going into my sophomore year, junior year, man, me and this guy here, we got close bit by bit to the point where it got past just being on the drumline together. It was more of a brotherhood. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, bro.
like I said, and before I finish off, you want to add anything to any of that?
Nah, for real. Like you just said though. We was in 8th grade, about to go to 9th, and they was telling us to go ahead and pick some of our classes and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I saw like what was some musical theory.
Yeah, it was
type stuff.
It wasn't banned off gate, but it was.
And I wanted to be Kanye West so bad, so I was just like, "Hey, Chaarrrlliieeee, let's do this jump, bro." Chaarrrlliieeee was like, "What we know about music?" I was just like, "I mean, it's worth a shot. That's what we're there for, to learn, you know." And we did that, you know. And my freshman year, the summer of my freshman year, I had to go. We went somewhere, bro. I don't know. We went to California for the summer or something like this, and Mr. Williams had called both of us to play. But when it was time for band camp, I was in California and you was available, so you went. So I had to wait till the following year to play or whatever. Like so, so that's how that worked. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I never knew.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now, however, I'm jumping right in there. Okay, so my first moment with Charlotte, right? We had this class together. I forgot. I think it was like
we said Charlie, but by the way, y'all, this is Charlie Gaines. Give it up for Charlie.
Yeah. That's right. In the building.
What are you about to say, Shredder?
Okay, so we had I think it was like a math class or something like this in freshman year of high school, and it was like Charlie was the only person that I knew at that moment that had an MP3 player, bro. At that very moment, right? So he used to let the boys and he always carried around drumsticks and stuff like this, right? So so he was letting the boys listen to what I'm thinking is music, right? Like, you know us, we listen to Dipset and Lil Wayne and stuff like this. And I'm just like, I want to see what y'all listening to, bro.
Right.
He let me see this like just in the middle of class, bro.
I don't know where we're going, by the way.
He let me see this MP3 player, bro. It has every drum cadence from the movie Drumline. Every drum cadence, like I don't know how he made this MP3. like I'm talking about in tracks, bro. Like how did you do that, bro? How did he do that? Like I'm talking about and he had everyone from the actual movie.
I never knew this.
On this MP3 player, bro. And I'm expecting to hear like music, like you know me, like I wanted to be a rapper, like you see what I'm saying. So I'm expecting to hear like what Charlie's playing in his mind, like you see what I'm saying. Whole time it's the cadences from the Drumline movie with Nick Cannon, like you see what I'm saying.
Oh man,
wow,
that's crazy. Yeah. You remember that, Charlie?
Boy, MP3 full of
cadences. Just cadences, bro. Like just MP3 cadences, bro.
Good.
I can't make this up, bro. Let me check this.
All right. Well, Facebook, a lot of y'all can come in. That's all right, but I'm going to go ahead and hit a bottom one out of here. Oh, somebody came in. I'll stay for a little bit longer. Just a little bit.
Can we turn this headphone down? Or is it my mic? It's my headphone.
Yeah. He said you're on 3. I'll cut you down a little bit.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, man, but Charlie, how you feeling, man?
Hey, bro, I'm amazing.
That's what's up, man.
I'm amazing, bro. Phenomenal. Tired. But we're making it happen.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing, man.
So it stopped, but like I said, so I guess now do every 12 minutes, so it's cool. Though.
Right, that's good. So we're gonna go and get right into it, man. First of all, Shells, and for a lot of y'all who may be watching this for the first time or listen for the first time, something very interesting came up. First of all, Shells knows that most of the time the real podcast sometimes happens before the podcast even starts.
That's so true.
Or after the podcast ends. And there's a lot of stuff we want to cover that Mr. Charlie has requested for us to talk about. And we're going to get there. But one thing he asked, he was like, what's the topic for the day? We was like, we ain't got one.
Nah, that's facts.
And he was like, that's beautiful because like it's different when you go into a podcast just saying, hey man, we're going to cover this and that.
And you already prepared for
and
it.
Then it's like when that moment comes where it's unprepared, you're like, okay, now I got to figure out and think for a little while. You know what I mean? Versus, if we just flown.
Yeah, speak from the heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And plus, that's the good part. You know what I mean? We can just speak from the true heart. It can be organic. You know what I mean? So there's no telling where we may go, Charlie. But you already know this by now. You know what I mean?
I got a question.
All right.
And it's going to go into another question. But the first question right here, business-wise, branding-wise, who is Charlie Gaines?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Get up in there.
Let me bring the mic close. Let me put it back down.
There you go.
All right, so
Now you sounded wonderful right
you
there.
sound-
though.
you
Yeah,
sound-
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
sound
bring
real
on that
you sound-
radio.
Yeah.
right there.
This is Chaarrrlliieeee.
Yeah.
R&B 95.2. It's good to Damien. It's good to have you in the building today.
What's up, Damien?
Nah, that's facts.
Damien always stopping. Hey, mother.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, mother?
All right, but I go by Charlie Gaines, and as a brand, it's be better than you were yesterday. 1% better each and every day, 365% growth. You just keep going. Don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's about. And it's about showing love. It's about showing up for yourself. Because can't nobody do it but you. We got God. God got our back.
That's facts.
That's right.
But you got to do the work.
Mm.
Oh, yes, sir.
See?
Okay.
Sometimes you pray for something that your feet ain't ready for.
And if you would have got it when you thought you should have got it,
That was actually a message today to church. See, y'all try to carry the church.
Come on,
Y'all
man.
understand.
We ain't going there.
Y'all trying to go to church, though.
We ain't going there.
If it go there, we go there. But
No, that's
y'all already
fast.
know,
That's
man.
fast.
Y'all
That's
already
fast.
know.
Okay, so piggybacking off of that, at what point did you realize, like, yo, this is a business / brand?
Okay, so.
Yeah, I'm hitting you with some good ones, bro.
This is good.
I'm hitting you with some good ones. So yeah, make them think.
So I'm gonna bring you around a journey. So I started working out in college,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a roommate he eat, sleep, work out, and he was like, Charlie, you can make a living off of social media, and I'm coming from the 252, the country. I'm like, what you talking about, boy?
That's right.
You mean to tell me I could just make videos, do flips, and people gonna pay me for it? He's like, absolutely. So I was like, all right, let's go for it. So I started recording myself, bro. And just to tell you how far you can go if you just mash play on that phone.
That's facts.
That phone that's in your pocket. Atlanta News,
Mm-hmm.
ESPN. And it's like, I never could have foreseen going to those places, but I just decided to start.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was a person of full privacy, I won't tell you about my day. I don't want you to know what I'm eating either.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But you start learning the little pieces that you can put out and help other people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's the point of doing all of this if you ain't got nobody behind you or beside you or in front of you to tell you, hey, you might bump your head this way?
Right.
It's full circle.
That's good.
Now I'm gonna tell you when Charlie. Okay, so I know Charlie Everett, right? But when Charlie Gaines had first came on my radar, right? Now I'm a follower of the $1 million worth of game. Like I watched that faithfully, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So one day, like Wallow is my boy. You see what I'm saying? And I love his whole story. He did 20 years, got out, and changed his life around.
I love that.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm just scrolling or whatever, and I just saw you post something. The same video that you posted, Wallow posted, and was like, "Yo, Gilly out here going wild." He said, "Gilly going wild, bro." And I remember seeing Serrano, shout out to C-Dash, bro. I remember seeing Serrano in the comments like, yo, that's my boy Charlie, bro. Like, he tagged him in that jump.
Yeah.
And I said, bro, that's Charlie for real, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, Wallow just posted Charlie, bro. And like, and okay, not trying to be funny. You my brother, but y'all kind of favor a little bit, like the back of your head, bro.
Hey, bro. I created this scenario. I was like, all right, I look so much like Gilly. What if the trilogy was for young Charlie to meet Gilly? As what if that's what everyone's supposed to see? We both putting out positivity. We both look alike. So I was like, what if? Because where we about to go with this conversation.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he seen me on the pages, but if you saw the post, I wasn't tagged.
No, you definitely won't. You definitely won't. So, but me and Serrano showed love though.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
comment.
my people show love, and I'm grateful for you, each and every one of you that support. This happened like 5 times after this.
It really
did. No tag, and I'm like, bro, this hurts. This could have opened some doors, you know. Seeing my face on World Star and all these places, but I'm like, I'm doing the work, bro.
Right.
I'm really out here struggling, trying to make it to do the work. So it was very painful. So I learned a lot. Yeah. But grateful for that opportunity because it showed me, oh, they see me. Let's keep this going.
Yeah, bro.
No matter how hard it is.
Yeah.
It's go time.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
Now I noticed that they didn't tag you in it or whatever, but like I said, though, I thought somebody would have contacted you or reached out like on the back end or something, like because now I mean, well, I guess at the same time,
keep on. This is good. Still good
I
stuff.
just thought somebody would have reached out on the back end though, and they don't seem like no bad people. Like you see what I'm saying? Like Wallow, after doing 20 years and changing his whole life around, like he ought to know how it would take to have to restart or just start in general. You know?
Absolutely.
But that's the part that you brought to light. I didn't know that they never reached out to you.
Wow.
So Wallow, Gilly, if y'all see this, man, reach out to this brother, man.
I love you.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, reach out to this brother.
And Facebook, we up out of here. I think I didn't get y'all too much, but listen, we're gonna get up out of here. If you want to listen to the rest of the episode, make sure you subscribe.
That's all you got to do.
And make sure you check out us on YouTube, Instagram, for everything else. All right. Until then, God bless y'all. We out of here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But now, so that's that was a good question, Triz.
Yeah,
Pretty good question.
4 minutes, by the way, fellas. And then I got we got to press pause, and then I got to start that back over. But
That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep it on going. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
I didn't fully answer your question though.
Okay, yeah, please go ahead,
It's
bro.
like, how did you turn the games into a business? And my page just started off as a journal, really. It's expression of my movement, my words, my captions. This is my live journal.
Wow.
And after going viral, like people were saying, Charlie, you know you can make money off of this, or you could take advantage of the people that you see.
Yeah, bro.
And this is a whole, like I went through depression and anxiety, all the things trying to figure out business. Because it's like, yeah, I can just do a handstand 101 ebook and just throw that on to the people and be like, hey, here you go, give me some money for this. But it didn't resonate with me.
And who you are.
Yeah, so I've been in this game for like 6-7 years, and I'm just beginning to start putting things out now. So I have made nothing on social media. Like I've been through the mud, struggling, fighting, keep going, waka flocka, this, that.
Oh,
and happy.
I was gonna get in that too. Yeah.
To say that I'm just getting started, and I don't forgot where I was going, but we here.
Yeah, hey, listen, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
But okay. How did I get into the business? I had to figure out what I wanted to do, how I could help, and would it be sufficient? Can I live on it? Like I figured out all of those things, and now it's time. But going viral is really what put me out to the world.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
So how many times have you been viral though?
That drastically, that's a bad word. That significantly changed my following base was 2.
Right.
Okay.
And was both of those Wallow?
Nah. I didn't go viral at all for Wallow or Gilly because
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I know the main one that I could always see was the one where you were like in the gym on the weights and you would bring yourself.
Yeah, and
back
two
down,
people started looking like.
I know that. I know for a fact that's one of them, right?
Big up, CJ. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I figured
that jump was hilarious.
Yeah, I figured that was one of them. That's the one I see like the most, and like even the week, even when you first came here to the spot, like even after that. Like without even looking for it, it just popped up again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like, I know there's got to be at least one of those videos that do that.
I love that, bro.
Yeah,
that's for the culture, bro. I want everybody watching this to see that our bodies are capable of unimaginable things. Even if we don't think so, you just got to get started on whatever it is.
That's facts. So
I believe this guy though. Like,
yes,
like this is crazy, bro.
Consistency, bro.
Nah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
so
true.
you touched on something that, of course, like we touched on a little bit outside the podcast, and this is gonna probably flow into everything else for the rest of this conversation. So you were talking about the mentality of what you dealt with in regards to getting to the business and everything, part of it now. And there's so much to unpack with just that by itself. So this could go on for like at least another 3 episodes.
Yeah,
where we're going, but let's start off here. So in regards to you starting this thing and not ever slacking up from that point, what did you tell yourself in your mind? Okay, hey, I'm gonna keep this thing going. What was your because? You know what I mean?
That's huge.
And you're keeping that going.
Originally started off for my family, bro. I just wanted to, make it out, be able to say, hey, I did this, but be able to afford the things to my people, my circle, bring back to the community. My family, my mother, my father, they did everything they could to put me into college. So it's like, all right, at least I made it out. How can I bring this back? So it originally started there. And like it gets bad. I don't want to say it gets bad. It does get bad. Let me be straightforward. It gets interesting along the journeys that you take. So much so that I have like, all right, what am I really fighting for? Because this is difficult.
That's a good question.
And I had to make sure that I was fighting for me. So after I started fighting for me, bro, I had to learn grace to myself to be like, yeah, Charlie, you think that you supposed, or you thought, or you would like to have 3 million followers right now, be making 6 figures monthly, but this is where you are. And you have to do the best with where you are.
That's good. That's good, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's real good.
Oh my God, he's dropping gems.
And he said some good stuff, y'all. And this, I think we're gonna have a couple of laughs here, but I want y'all to really pay attention to this episode because a lot of you inspire and aspire to be, you know what I'm saying, whatever you've written down, whatever you've dreamed, whatever the case may be. And guess what? It's possible, but the thing about it that will make it possible is how you continue to go each day by day, you know what I mean? Because we can start with, you know what I mean, just the podcast in general, you know what I mean? This was something that, you know what I'm saying, once again, Shell's brought up and it's like, yo, can we do it? Yeah, we can do it, you know what I mean? And are we worried about, you know what I'm saying, getting 100 followers in the first week? No. Are we worried about, you know what I mean, getting this where, no. Do we want that? Yeah, we do.
It'd be nice.
I mean, it'd be nice. We want it, but we don't let the fact that we're not seeing that make us feel like, you know what, we've been doing this for 3 years.
Is it frustrating?
Yeah.
Very much so. Yeah. Because and it's small stuff like this, like Chaarrrlliieeee was saying, people that actually watch, but they don't commit. Only thing they have to do is just hit the subscribe button. And they watch every week.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's crazy when I look at numbers and I see like, let's say 40% of our watchers not even subscribed. Like consistent watchers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? People that watch every week. 40% of our watchers are not even subscribed, bro.
But hopefully that's not you.
I said, please do
so
better.
If it is, take this moment during this deep moment,
opportunity,
this chance. Hold it, hit the subscribe button. Just pause.
And
put them Navy beans on pause right now.
He came up with that.
I got to give y'all brothers something though.
Yeah.
Because I have did the thing that y'all are embarking upon, and it's going to happen.
Okay.
You can't watch the numbers.
That's good, bro.
Even in the last 6 months, I went from 63,000 to 57,000. Like you're gonna gain them, you can lose them, but if you watch them, they can send you on a roller coaster ride that you do not want to take, man.
That's good,
so
bro.
you do what you can do. You put it out there because you all are blessing people with what you're doing.
That's good, bro. Appreciate that.
And, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Y'all have something to be. You're doing your thing. This is your dream. Right now, we're on this podcast. This is y'all dream.
That's right, bro.
We're doing it.
We're experiencing. Yeah,
it's happening.
I love this man.
Hey, yes, sir.
He dropping some. Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
change the way you look at things,
bro.
That's true.
What the Bible say? We have to renew our mind. You see what I'm saying? And it's not even so much about like okay, well, not to preach, but Paul was talking about the first church in Rome, and they was still like it was so much division between the actual legalistic Christians, meaning like you can't do this and you can't do this, and the people just like, hey, we are free in Christ. Right. You see what I'm saying? And he was saying, hey, we all have to change our way of thinking.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And people would use that one liner and to make it seem like that's a whole different conversation though. But like I said though, we have to change how we see things. Like you see what I'm saying? And that's just basically what it is. Yeah. And I appreciate y'all saying that. Like I said, I didn't know. I knew this was going to be a good episode. Yeah. But I know that he was going to drop gems this early.
Right. It's like, well, we got another what? 30, 40 something?
That's what I'm saying. Did I know he was going to drop gems? Yes. But this early? No, I didn't know. But no, yeah.
He said another key thing too, man. He said, yo, like the fact that he was doing it for himself. You know what I mean? And like I'm gonna say it for our listeners because, like I said, y'all probably have not met Charlie until now. But I remember Charlie posted a moment, and I posted on somebody else too because it's not easy to post your vulnerable moments. Right? It's easy to post your wins.
Your wins.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people do that, and we've done it in some form, some fashion,
That's
one
facts.
way or another.
That's facts.
But we've never posted any vulnerable moments. And to me, whenever somebody that I personally know or know of, and you post something vulnerable, I take the time to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So can you just give us, and as much as you want to give, can you just elaborate a little bit on that vulnerable moment? You know what I mean? Where you were at and looking at where you're heading from out of that. Now, can you just hit on that a little bit?
Yeah. So I lost a family member November of last year, and it changed my life. Not much so from a standpoint of grief. Yes, I was hurt,
Right.
Yeah.
but more so for me, I've been going from my hometown since 2010. I was 13 years.
Yeah, bro.
And the longest,
Dang, you just aged us. But yeah,
the longest I've spent home was maybe a full week. So it's like you be away from family, like trying to do your thing.
that's facts, bro.
And you miss birthdays, you miss all of my family have kids, bro. And it's like, wow,
Where the time go.
I miss, So I had an uncle pass, and like just watching like my father deal with the grief, I started looking at my uncle, who he was, what he was doing, the things that he had to go through and stuff like that. And it just made me like have a mourn for men, have a mourn for brothers, because
That's good, bro.
we work so hard, bro. We financially for ourselves, for our families. No one checks on us. We can't have emotions. You can't cry. You can't say that you need help. Oh, you soft. Oh, go figure it out. Go, brothers, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And let me hit you with a number real quick. It says that statistics say that the working man is more likely to die 5 years after retirement rather than a woman. Like a woman got 18 years after retirement. Statistics speaking.
Yeah.
But the man has 5 years to live, statistic wise, like after retirement. Because after all of these years holding stuff in and putting stress on your body and mind, like it's kind of like I don't know, is it like you're fueled by the crap, you see what I'm saying, where you like and that's a statistic, like, you see what I'm saying. Now Chaarrrlliieeee let you know, like, I love numbers and stuff like this. I done found out some stuff about me that I didn't know when I was in high school.
Oh, beautiful.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Like for real, like I was never, and this is me being vulnerable, whatever. I was never really called smart like this when we was in school, you know. But like when I started realizing, like, yo, like I love to read.
Yes, sir.
I love to look at numbers, and I'm talking about fun facts, bro. I'm the fun fact king. Like, I'm like, you know, such. I'm like, why do you know this? I'm like, I have no idea. Like, but yeah, like, and so, like you were saying though, like, it's so much stuff that a man will hold on to after he done let his job go, and he like, yo, like, I'm done with this. Like it's a big number that say that men don't make it to 10 years after retirement. You see what I'm saying? And I keep telling my wife, like, I want to do stuff like this because I know what's inside of me, and like I don't, and I be like, I work at the shipyard. Me and JT work at the shipyard. Like, you ought to see some of these brothers that are master shipbuilders, but you ought to see them how they walk when they walking out of the gate. They are limping out of the gate, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that.
You about to touch him? Oh, go ahead, Drew.
Right.
You about to touch him?
Oh no, I'm good.
I don't want to be like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's greater than just chasing a dollar. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, and it was to the point where I was telling people, like, I want to be great. Like you can have money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, anybody, if you work for it, you can have money.
Absolutely.
But I want to be great.
Yeah.
Like when the Lord bring me home, bro, I wanted to be like, yo, Shells did a lot of stuff that a lot of us couldn't do. Shells was a communicator. Like he was a marketing genius. Like he did a lot of stuff that people couldn't do. Like, you see what I'm saying? And like you saying that you can do a lot of stuff with your bodies. I'm like, I want to do it up here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times people look at me like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, it's weird until I put it on until you watching it.
That's it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When I first said my idea for I Messed Up, people thought it was crazy, bro. Like with me with my face messed up and all this stuff like this, and I'm like, yo, I want this to be the cover of my album. When I'm promoting my music, this is the first thing I want people to see. Like, and it even now, when I tell people my ideas and stuff, they be like, don't you think that's kind of out there? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Keep that.
Right.
Like, I want to do it. I want to get into sketch comedy. I want to get into, like I be telling Chaarrrlliieeee about some of the ideas, and I'm just like, Dad, bro, like I want to do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
I want to be a director.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, when it comes to this stuff, I like setting up all of that. Like, more than the actual talking, but like I said, due to the fact that we're communicators, and this is even teaching us how to preach, how to present, provide like sermons and stuff. Because
and we hit on that before you got here. It was like, yo, like the fact that there are people based on the gift that's on in the side of us. You know what I'm saying? Just all of us in some form, like, and that's why I tell people all the time, like, yo, I stay in my lane because, like, if I'm in my lane, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna drive, you know what I mean? I'm getting where I'm going. So, like, for example, and Charlie admitted to say, yo, like, Charlie said before the show, yo, like people have messaged me certain things, and that ain't my lane. You know what I mean? Versus like people that, and you probably say the same thing. People, we're holding secrets right now that we can never tell.
That's facts.
It's going to the grave.
That's
like,
facts.
You know what I mean? About people that y'all probably see every day, and you thinking like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, like, but
they reached out to us.
Yeah,
they reached out to us.
You know what I mean? And
you see what I'm saying?
I'll be honest. It's times where I'm just like, me out of all people, you want to tell me? I mean, you can tell me. You know what I mean?
And we had to pray for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we had to provide resources for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't say that to boast or whatever, because of course, like it's not even just us. Like, you see what I'm saying? God placed something in us that they see, of course. But
I want to hop in there.
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So if you like from my community watching the podcast and you've never heard of these brothers before, they're ministers, which means they intentionally wake up each day with energy and thought, readiness to receive what people have, like going through.
That's facts.
Their pain.
That's fact.
I just need somebody to talk to.
That's facts.
That takes, and y'all have your own families.
That's facts again.
And, bro, that takes a lot of energy. That is huge. That is amazing. These are the real life superheroes right here, right in front of you, bro. That's people are not doing it. People are only really focused about themselves. If we're gonna be completely honest,
I'm about to say, can I? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey, look, I'm about to say it, bro. I'm about to say it. Hold on. Let me see how much time I got. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off right here. Okay, so we are ministers, bro, but we care more about if the streets get Jesus rather than the church.
Right.
Let me break it down. The church is gonna be all right. It's kids out here dying, bro, and that's all. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
it's people out here dying. The church people are fine. They are going to be in the church. They're going to be in the church for the next 30 years. It is people in the streets that are dying.
Yeah, and
I hope this resonates with somebody.
Yeah, and like you just broke down, like for those who, and like the only thing that I hate is that you may have a visual of a minister or a preacher that has been portrayed before you on TV, or maybe sadly your own personal experience. You know what I mean? But like I said, when I tell you that, like, I don't take this, and like I said, it's a lot that we're about to say right now that Dude talked about before the episode even got started, but I don't take this for granted whatsoever. I don't play about what God has given me. You know what I mean? I don't play about it. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's so true.
And this is just, and I remember we had a visitor at the former church we were at or whatever that talked about like, yo, like whatever you're doing in like your everyday life, like it matches exactly what God called you to be anyway. You know what I mean? True, so for example, you could be a life coach, but in all actuality, if you become a pastor or some whatever, it'll fall right in the same street. You know what I mean? But in regards to this, man, it's like, yo, like, and like I said before the show started, for example, and we gonna stay here on this mental thing. We ain't going nowhere on this mental thing.
I love it.
We gonna stay on this mental thing. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
I love this job, bro. I love it.
So
and we got the perfect person to hear that too.
So if you're dealing with any mental issues right now, please stay here. Because something may come across here that may help you.
You might learn something.
It may help you, whatever. But the truth of the matter is that I told Charlie and JT right now, I said, I do not see myself, I'm getting emotional thinking about it, I cannot see myself somebody coming to tell me as your pastor, as your leader, and you say, yo, I'm depressed, and my only response is, in the name of Jesus, be healed. No.
Yes, sir.
I cannot just stop there. Sit down. Bruh, sis, what's going on?
I just gotta
talk to me. You smoke weed? Okay, that ain't the biggest issue. Why are you smoking weed?
Let's get to the root.
What is the root problem?
Let's get to the root.
Weed? Okay, you sleeping around or whatever? That's pretty bad, bro.
Let's get to the root.
What? There's a root to that.
It is.
There's something that's going on behind all of this stuff. You're trying to cover up something. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak and say sorry if you've ever dealt with that where pastor just said, "Oh, they're nothing but the enemy. That's all it is, or whatever."
Everything ain't the devil, bro.
And left and
everything ain't the devil.
Here's the thing: if they recognize what it was and they kept going from that point, okay. But if they just say it's the enemy and just left you there, I'm sorry.
The devil or not, I'm in the present.
I'm really sorry. You need somebody to talk to about your situation. You needed somebody to say, yo, let's go on this car ride. Let's go get a McDouble from McDonald's or something. Let's just sit down and
That
eat.
sounds like a good day.
You know what I mean? Let's just sit down and talk about this thing. You know what I mean? And Charlie said it right, man. I hate to say it, but a lot of men out here right now are giving you some really, really good fake smiles right about now. They look so good. You're like, oh my God, his teeth pretty. That man depressed.
he fighting, bro.
Oh my God, he is so sexy. Yep, and depressed.
He is fighting.
He's fighting. Oh
He's
my God,
fighting.
he can sing. Yep, he depressed.
He's fighting.
You know what I mean? So
I want to hop in there.
Go ahead, bro.
Get in there.
So depression, PTSD, they're all normal for us because of the society that we're in, the places, our environments where we live. And you was saying like people are in the streets dying. When you look at the news, we see our people getting killed. We see police with the knees on the neck. We see fear so much that it's normalized that we're desensitized. So just saying, like someone got shot here like a couple weeks ago, and it's just like, oh, somebody just got shot yesterday, bro. Your family member, just think of your most cherished family member just died.
right.
Then it sits home. But we so desensitized by all of the fear and things that we see, bro.
That's true.
We can take a deep dive on any of
Yeah,
that.
you ain't lying.
Hey, I'm gonna use that for a promo. But but yeah, that's gonna be a clip. But nah, like my brother just said, like we don't even know how to really deal with the junk. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, like, let's be real. Like for the past 10 years, probably longer than that. Like it has become a normal thing to see somebody dying on Facebook. That's why when people are like, you saw what they said on Facebook, please, like that don't bother me. You know how much stuff we've seen on Facebook? You see what I'm saying? Like, or not even just Facebook, but just social media in general. Like it's so much stuff that we've seen that little talking junk. I'm like, bro, that don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person where I'm gonna reach out to you. Like if you on Facebook and you talking or whatever, and for real, what you saying might not even be towards me, but if you hit my toes, I'm gonna say ouch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say ouch.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I ain't about to spread nothing here or like they talking about like whatever. Like I don't care, bro. Yeah. Like if the shoe fit, wear it. You feel me? Like and that's it. Like you see what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna say this here. This is my platform that me and my brother built. You can't run nothing here. So go run into that.
Ooh.
Go run into that.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you for real.
I want to say that's the first step to heal yourself is saying, you know, I don't really care what nobody else think. What helps me? What would make me feel better?
That's facts.
And then you would start making decisions based off how you can heal yourself.
That's good.
That's right.
That's good. Now you was talking about so now we on healing. I remember seeing a video. You were speaking about healing. Okay, so it was two videos that I knew that like when we get Charlie here, I'm gonna talk about this. He made a money song, bro. Like, and I think he was like affirming the money, right? Is that a good way to put it? Like you was basically, you was bringing the money to you by your words, and he done made a song, and I was like, hey, bro, that jump was hard. Like I was like, I wish somebody would like. And you know, sometimes you can like remix the joints or whatever, like on IG and stuff like this. Yeah. I was wanting, but I was at work, so I couldn't. I couldn't really get into it like that. But I said, boy, if I was thinking about that jump, I was gonna get in on that jump. But nah, that jump was hard though. Like and like Chaarrrlliieeee said, it comes from something that like, and sometimes, bro, we're not even aware of where this stuff came from. You know, we didn't know that. This one moment that happened when you were 12 changed the 20 years of your future. Sure. You see what I'm saying? Like something small happened. Like somebody said, and I tell people this all the time. I be forgiving people that never ask for forgiveness, bro. Like they never ask. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not about to hold this like, this dude killed my turtle back in. I'm like, bro, it was a turtle, bro. And we was in 3rd grade. Come on, bro. So you got to forgive these people, man. Because I mean, you gonna be the prisoner while they living their life. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So like my boy Charlie just said, man, you got to heal, man. And you got to make it. You got to make your healing a priority. You see what I'm saying? Like it has to come to a point where you just like, yo, I can't do this no more. That's it.
Yeah. So just speaking a little bit more, Charles. So as far as healing, is that something? Well, I'm gonna ask like this. I think healing is gonna always be an ongoing thing that leads eventually into growth. Like at some point, like you won't know, hey, I'm completely healed and that's time to grow. Like you won't come out and just say it, but like would you put yourself in the category where you're saying, you know, you're healing now going into that growth type of stage? That's something you think you're pretty much in right about now?
Yeah, I'll say that I hit rock bottom. I found my personal peace, and now each day it just gets better and better.
Get better. That's good.
But it was not easy. Healing is not easy. People say, "Oh, you just need to go spend time with yourself," but you're gonna go through some things. You're gonna unlearn some things. You're gonna figure out some things that you know, but everyone else don't, and that's painful to watch. Like there's so many things you're gonna find out, bro.
Right.
But just know that everyone is living their own journey, doing the best that they can, operating in what they know.
Yeah.
So even if someone does something that doesn't resonate with you or it upsets you, they're living their life based off of their experiences, their traumas. Everyone's in their own journey, man.
Yeah. And that's crazy, bro, because I was thinking about a couple of things before we went to the show. We came here today. The first thing I was looking back was I told Shells about this, but I talked about just how this preacher that came to an event over in Edenton, his wife was actually was the main speaker.
Okay,
folks, I know how that goes. But overall, like he spoke before, and the main thing he brought up in regards to his part of his healing was dealing with people that would say things about him because of who he was, the way he was going. But he was like, he realized that once he realized that, first of all, you're entitled to your opinion is one thing. But if what you're saying is just completely off, doesn't apply to him, he doesn't respond because he was like, pretty much in a nutshell, you ain't talking about me.
I ain't lying. That don't mean nothing to me.
You've built this story or this visual of me that's far from the truth. So I have nothing to react to because you ain't talking about me.
The reason why I haven't responded is because that don't apply to me.
You ain't talking to me. It doesn't apply to me. You know what I mean? And like you said, at first it seems nonchalant, but that's something that's for you because you know how you will eventually like wreck yourself thinking like, yo, is that about me? Is that about me? Is that about me? Is that me? No, it's like, oh.
And there's people out here like that too.
Yeah, it is. Like, yo, like what's this about? No, what? No, it's like, yo, like, oh. Like for example, somebody say the drill, like they saying so and so. Okay, well for one, that's not me. But that's their opinion. They have a right to that. Number two, they ain't talking about me because that ain't me.
That ain't me.
And number three, I'm addressable. You can address me. You can say
facts. You
can come tell me, hey Chaarrrlliieeee, by the way, I feel like you so and so. And I'll tell you, oh, okay, well first of all, I appreciate you sharing that, but that's not true.
That ain't me.
that ain't me. You know what I mean? And however you feel after that, I apologize if you're upset, you're angry. I can only apologize for what I may have possibly given you, but after that, I'm not going to apologize for something that doesn't apply to me.
That's so true.
You know what I mean? And that goes further. But the second thing was, and the Lord asked me this today, you know what I mean? I was like, Dad, that's a good one. Like, you know how we look at the Bible and we see, you know, Job has his story, Jonah has his story. Lord said, what's going to be your story? And I said, that's a good one. I said, based off what I'm doing now,
yes, sir,
how will this become a story to somebody else? You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's what gave me some motivation today. Like, yo, like what you do today is like the chapter, like it's the chapter, it's the story of your own book. You know what I mean? And I would want somebody to read this book and be like, yo, Chaarrrlliieeee was like great. And like I said, Chaarrrlliieeee was great. Like Chaarrrlliieeee was dope. You know what I mean? And in my story, I want you to see everything.
Yes, sir.
I want you to see, like Charlie said, I want you to see my rock bottom. But guess what? Now you anticipate. Now you say, okay, I want to see how you get out of this jump. Yeah, you know, I want you to see all that. You know what I mean? Because hopefully it puts some, you know what I mean, fire, you know what I mean, under your tail a little bit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But totally off topic thing to give us a little laugh right quick, all right? Somebody hacked my Amazon.
Yeah, tell them about it, Chaarrrlliieeee. All
right, this is one of the stories I want you to read in my book. Somebody hacked my dog on Amazon, and I hope whoever hacked my Amazon, I hope the back of your back itch, you can't reach it. That's what I hope for you, because I love my Amazon. I'm the one between me and my wife that orders a whole lot of stuff and see Amazon packages on my front porch. I ain't seen that in 3 weeks because of y'all. It's y'all fault. But guess what? I still love you, though. I order you all the alcohol and stuff you want to itch your back, but you can't reach it. You can be able to reach it. I hope the bottom of your foot itch and you can't get it. Because I like to order my stuff on Amazon. We have plans to go to stuff on Amazon for this podcast that you subscribe to yet. So before I get any further, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
But number 2, don't hack post Amazons, man.
Nah, not for real. That ain't solid.
That ain't cool, dog.
That ain't solid.
So this is part of the book where you can laugh a little bit because I don't appreciate you messing with my Amazon, man.
Hey, all right. So look, this is my story about okay. So like I said, my mom got hacked, right? And they got my mom for some bread. Right?
Mom, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not condoning the rest of anything he said.
No. That's all I'm gonna leave it at though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But however though, you got to notice the flags. People that's watching
once again, go ahead.
People that's watching that's a little bit older, watch the flags, okay? Like, for an example, if somebody hits you up and they're super rushy, right? Like eager to hurry up and receive, like it's they straight up they're asking you for something, and you just like, hold on, let me just no, you got to do this now. Like if they on some junk like that, 9 times out of 10, you're about to be scammed. If they don't have a default picture. 9 times out of 10, you're about to be scammed.
That's a scam.
Yeah, and one more. If you go to that page and you just see a whole bunch of posts that they were just tagging 30 people or whatever, 9 times out of 10,
it's a scam.
That's a scam too.
Yeah. So this person had just text me, and now they're getting brave, but they just texting number.
Yeah.
Like so, dude text me or whatever, and this how I know it was a scam. They just said hello. And I can hear it in this big hello, and he said hello. I said, hey, what's going on, bro? Like, who is this? And he giving me this crazy story or whatever, and I was just like, bro, why don't you just get a regular job? He said, I'm trying, bro. This junk is hard. So I'm basically, I'm like, bro, like you don't have to do this. Like you don't have to scam me. And he's like, I know, bro, but like times is hard, bro. Yeah. I'm like. That was his answer.
Yo, his whole plan got messed up. He like, man, I'm trying to scam the dude. He told me about Jesus, man. I ain't
lying. I was like, how old are you, bro? Like I'm like, nah, bro. Like,
I'm 47,
do you need prayer, bro? Like I can stop what I'm doing. Like, stop, cut the crap, bro. Yeah. What's your name? Lift your hands. Lift your hands. I will pray for you today.
Lift your hands right now.
Lift your hands.
Lift them up. You've been struggling for all your life. And guess what? In your house is a bathroom, ain't it? It's a bathroom, right? And guess what? In there's a toilet, ain't it? God almighty. Let
the Lord work. Let him work. Nah, like, I ain't lying, though. I'm like, bro, I'm about to pray for you, bro, because, like, cut the crap.
You scammed the right one.
What's your name? Oh, you know, it don't even matter. In the name of Jesus.
Scammer, what's your name? Dear.
Asking him all the questions. How old are you, bro? How did you get my number?
I ain't lying, but like, I'm like, bro, nah, bro. No, you ain't my friend. But I tell you what, you found a brother in the name of Jesus. Come on, come here, bro. That's a good friend. Like you're not my friend, but you found a brother. Come on over here real quick.
Good brother.
See, come on, there you go.
He said, I'm trying, bro. It's just life is hard. I said, I know, bro. Bow your head.
Now, so back to the rest of it now. Here's a question I wanted to ask, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know, all right? And y'all can still try what to say about me, but I'm gonna get better, all right? So first of all, I want to work out, okay? I'm being completely honest or whatever. I'm not saying I'm dead serious about it. Mm-hmm. And here's the worst part, y'all. Got a membership, ain't used it yet. Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay, so, but here's my question, Charlie, because, and I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you because I like hearing different people's answers or whatever. Mm-hmm. With the size you are, I know that you have a lot of strength.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that's facts.
Because people think big muscles, they think strength. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Can you elaborate on the strength part and what? How are you able to do the handstands and things like that for those long period of times with that much concentration, with that much preciseness, with that? Just break that whole thing down because even I need to know, yo, what? Where's his strength coming from that he lets him do these handstands so easily?
Mm-hmm. I heard 2 things while you was breaking that question down. That was a beautiful question.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
The first would be consistency and mindset, but I'm going to put mindset first.
Okay.
So mindset, even where you say you got the membership and you haven't went yet, is to say, you know what, I'm going to start today.
Gotcha.
And then your consistency. So I want to cover all of the things just because you talking about the gym.
Yeah, okay.
There are days where I do not want to go to the gym. I do not want to work out. The gym is my therapy. The gym is my sanctuary.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
There are days that I don't want to work out. So there are days that you go in there and you plan out everything you want to do. You get energized. You listen to the good music, and then you get there. You're like, well, I'm ready to go back home.
Okay.
But where this is the key. You showed up. You got up. You went out. You got in the car. You took the time. Or you bought the membership. That's your intention. You started. That's all it is. Just get in there and start. Even if you go to the gym, you don't know what you're doing. They have these stationary machines where you can read how to start. Yeah. They just put it on the lowest weight that you can and see what it does. Nice and graceful.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. And we calisthenics, push-ups, dips, sit-ups. No weight needed. But how did I build the strength? I know I'm going all over the place.
No.
How did I build up the strength is consistency. But once you learn something, it's easy to pick up weights and put them down. But to say, you know what, I'm going to try to balance on my head, you're going to fall. And then you're going to be like, wait, let me try it again. Let me try something different. Let me make an adjustment. Oh, I'm up longer. Wait, you telling me if I do this way, I can, it's mental. It's giving yourself grace to say, you know what, I'm embarkable on something and I want to figure it out. I want to do it. So consistency, you're going to build a strength, you're going to build a persistence. And no matter what you do, whether you sing, talk, read, crawl, the more you do it, you get better.
That's good.
That's so true, bro.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That's so true.
But the type of workouts that I do with calisthenics is you learn it, and then you say, okay, if I'm doing push-ups, can I do fingertips? Can I do fists? Can I do claps? Each and everything that you decide, you're still building yourself up. You're becoming stronger. So you learn something.
You're scaling.
Then you add something on to that. That's the key. So for me, like turning your hands just a slight degree to the left can work another muscle in the body.
Oh,
so
that's true.
You just play with it, man. You keep going, no matter what.
Yeah, that's.
Y'all give it up for Charlie Gaines one more time, man.
Answer that jump, man. And let me tell you something, man. I learned something just and this thing sticks with me, man. It's most of y'all who have probably business owners, whatever. If you haven't learned that, you'll learn about them. But the guy his name is John Maxwell, famous entrepreneur, man. He said the best thing, man. He said success is not success. And the recognition of success are two totally different things.
Different.
Success is when you go and you say, no, I'm going to college. You started.
You made the decision.
The recognition is the graduation. You know what I mean? And when he said that, I'm like, yo, I'm successful because I started the membership.
Right now.
You know what I mean? And
That's
to me, to you, you think, yo, like he ain't, you know what I mean? With the podcast, when we said we're going to start, we were successful.
That's it.
That's true.
Right now,
and we didn't have none of this.
Right, but say
we didn't have none of this.
We're going. Yeah. But if you go, if I were to share with you the accomplishments that our distribution website is giving us, it's like, yo, like, those are the recognitions of our success. Yo, you have done over 2,000. You have 2,000 plus downloads of your podcast. You've done this many episodes. You know what I'm saying? This is your 3-year anniversary. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, those are the recognition of us saying, hey, bro, let's do a podcast.
That's so true,
you know
bro.
what I mean? And I like that with Charlie. And here's what I like about Charlie's content, man. It's very rare. It's
uplifting too.
Yeah, man. Like
inspiring.
It's very rare you see somebody in the gym. Like, for example, like I watch a lot of gym, you know what I mean, like on Instagram, TikTok or whatever, and all you see is that, hey, they lift it up, they successful, they put it back down. I've seen this man post times where he tries something, he fails.
Yeah, bro.
And he posted it.
And he shows his him trying. Right. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it shows the climb about it though.
Yeah, and I'm helping my sister here, but say now he's gonna know he has one person that says, yo, I seen him mess up. I want to see how he's gonna recover. You know what I mean? That's what I like. You know what I mean? Some people they're like, oh Lord, he can't lift no weights. You know, he can't do so and so. I'm like, yo, I seen him mess up. How he gonna recover? You know what I mean?
He'll recover with his feet in the air.
You know what I mean?
His feet in the air.
Right.
I'm like, that's one heck of a recovery, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And bro, and to me, it's because I was actually around him in high school. I'm like, yo, Charlie. I'm like, you know, Charlie. He was doing some of this back in high school.
Yes, sir.
He really was.
He'll get a mop and just start like, you know what I mean?
He really was.
I'm like,
he really
yo,
was.
and like in my mindset, I'm like, that's my boy. I'm laughing because I'm like, yo, if y'all know him,
he's been the same way. He's been this way for the longest time.
Charlie always did the things you didn't think imaginable of doing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yo, I'm like, that's why I can laugh. I'm like, yo, my boy got to like even anything. You know what I mean? He'll get a jug of water and try to like twist around like a basketball
on his finger or something.
That's Charlie. You know what I mean? So I love it. You know what I mean?
I love y'all. Boy, I appreciate y'all for that.
Man, we appreciate you, man. Let's give it up for Charlie Gaines one more time, man.
It's like getting my flowers while I'm alive, bro.
Nah, facts, bro.
Man, you got
facts,
to,
bro. Facts. Okay, so skating.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm gonna get into that because
you got that.
Because you know, like everybody know how to like skate just to get by. You see what I'm saying? Like if you put some skates on my feet, like. And like, yo, we go to the skating party or whatever. I'm gonna be holding on to the side for a little bit.
Yeah.
But after a while, like I'm a slow skate. But this brother be skating on like I don't do. Can you ice skate too, or is it just rollerblades though?
Yeah, I cannot. It kind of,
bro.
You know,
what movie was it? Where like what the one with Bow Wow and all
Roll
that?
Bounce,
bro. Being around this guy made me thought, yo, I know somebody who can do that. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. So I'm like, yo, I'm like,
ATM.
I'm like, hey, Charlie, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Every time we would get up, the boys like, you trying to go to the skate ring? I'd be like, that's what's up, man. I'd be like, why you go to the skate ring?
Yeah, you were still going too.
I'm like, yeah, I would still go. And I'm like, well,
Over there hurting.
I'm like, well, everybody, the boys can get laughed at because I'm the main one.
To see the law legs in the air.
But you hear myself, now my boys out there, why you over here? Because I can't skate. I want to go bowling, but everybody's going on skates. You know what I mean? But so last week we went to the beach, and so we can go to the beach again. But most times when I'm like, yes. But my thing was, I'm like, yo, I'm a boys, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so I was good, but let me tell you something. And I don't know who I went ice skating with. I don't know who it was with. Was it you?
Probably us, yeah.
Never again.
Hey,
never again.
Hey, I'm on his. Yeah.
First of all,
it's different,
when we first got there, they was like, yo, like when we first went in, like the person saying, all right, first of all, yo, it's different than roller skating because these blades are sharp.
They are.
So if you fall, be careful where you fall at because you don't hurt nobody.
Watch your hands.
And I'm 6'3" at the time. I'm like, yo, I can't fall and not hit something. Yeah. So I'm scared I'm gonna hurt somebody else.
He gonna cover some ground.
But the most thing was I went home cold, very frustrated because I'm like, I would have rather roller skated than done this. You know what I mean? So that day I was like, no, well, why would you choose roller skating? You know what I mean? Once again, I'm like, ice skating, woohoo! Why would you not go roller skating?
My question is,
real quick, Devin, I love you, brother. We had Devin. He fell on the ice and he broke his teeth on 2 diagonals, 2 front teeth because of ice skating. Bro.
Devin,
yeah. Don't say it on.
Oh yeah, we will show you grace.
Right, yeah, Devin.
Yeah.
By the way, we know 5 Devins, so we know 5. So don't try to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. But skating, my bad.
But yeah, like I said though, like so when did it get to the point where it didn't hurt your feet anymore? Or is that like a reoccurring thing? You just ignoring it? Or?
That's a good question. So if you go to the skating rink and you get rental skates, these are the worst skates ever. So
you gotta get your own.
You gotta get your own. The boots hurt. The wheels sometimes won't roll. They might be sliding all across the floor, and that discourages people to start or continue to go. But when you say, "Bro, I really want to get good. Let me spend $100 on skates," anything that you can think the skates will allow you to do. So they're all type of skates. So don't be discouraged. You just have to buy your own. And that's kind of with anything. Your pool stick, your ping pong pedal, you have to invest in your cameras.
True. All of this stuff. Like, yeah, you're right though. You're right.
So basically saying I need to try again.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Dre gonna go down. Yeah, let me get a size 15. My boy B not gonna give you a size 20.
And that's the worst part too. Every time I'm at roller skating, they're like, what size? 15? Niggas to the back. And they be the worst skating, bro. I'm like, bro.
Oh, Will this.
Hey, yo, all the skates, regular time be red. It be 15, they be brown.
Yeah. Why can't I get the ones like my homeboy?
Think about that.
You can get the ones B-Nog gives you. You can get whatever B-Nog gives you. Can you dig it?
Oh, boy.
Yo,
Can you dig it?
I just remember that, bro. I'm like, bro, all my homos wearing red skip. I just brown or like green. I'm like, bro, this is messed up job, bro.
I ain't never thought of that.
And that was the worst part. I'd be like, what size you wear?
15. Yes, sir.
What was that, 15? Yes, man. You so loud, bro. I'm like, that.
He ain't got one.
They be like, they're like, to the back. I'm like, bro, come on, dog. Just give me a break, man. Just let me roller skate in peace. God,
I'm weak, bruh.
Bro.
I encourage everyone to skate, though. You find your rhythm. You find out. Every time you put on skates, you can always get better. You can always learn something new.
It looks peaceful, too, bro. Like, it looks fun, bro. Like,
able to float and feel the wind and move and groove.
Nah, you be skating in the street, bruh.
I'm about to say, do you skate in the streets, too? Like, that's what's up, bro. I know that's... You know what? I'm tripping like I ain't seen him skate.
Yeah, he be on IG.
You about to say he was on it was a road or something, and like I saw that video. I thought about that. That's crazy though, man. So
go. You want me to go deep?
Huh?
You want me to go deep?
Go ahead, bro.
All right. So skating is life to me because it's like a therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So 2022, I went through it, but I had my skates. I might not have money to eat, but I had my skates. I could put in my music. I could dance, and you're getting that energy. You're releasing those chemicals and those hormones, and you feel good. So it's like no matter what I went through, I had my skates.
Oh,
Just me and my skate.
Hey, bro.
cool.
Hey, man.
So the skates got you through a good amount of. Man, I see that. That's dope,
Absolutely.
man. I'm gonna try again.
Was it ever a point where you needed to be somewhere, and like I'm talking about, like,
Absolutely.
and you was on your skates, and you was like, "Oh, it's time to boogie down now." And
Well,
you-
I take my skates to every airport. I be skating in the airport.
Ooh,
I would never.
I mean, technically, you're not running.
right. That's true.
I'm floating.
Ice.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Gotta let him go.
The bylaws said that.
Gotta let him go.
you
I mean,
gotta-
his ankles are still
say
in the same.
Nothing to escape was, you know what I mean? So he can do his thing.
I don't even like walking, to be completely honest. Unless I'm hiking. It's a little too slow.
Oh, true.
I'm about to say, my boy said, I'm gonna walk, at least have a little bop, you know what I mean? Like,
That's
you
it.
know what I mean? Something. Let you
My
know,
boy
let
said-
you know I'm here.
So, how often do you travel though? Like,
So I'm actually about to start traveling in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
But originally, maybe once a quarter.
that ain't bad, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. Where have you been already?
All right, boom. Let's go into
Here we
it.
go.
So I want to talk about last year because I keep saying this. 2022, like I struggled.
Okay.
So
okay.
we're going to talk about God and everything right now.
Okay.
Let's get it.
So I was blessed and fortunate to have a guardian angel on earth. I'm going to call it that. I had
Okay.
a brother.
Okay.
Maurice, I love you, bro. He noticed I always talk about travel, but when I was in a relationship, I wasn't able to travel the way that I want to because we're living in Atlanta. Here's the salary, trying to make it happen, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
After the relationship, like it took me a while to get a hold of my finances because I did some things that wasn't internally financially sound.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
And wait a minute, Charlie, don't you forget where you are.
Hey, go ahead.
Don't you forget where you are.
Hold on now. Pause. Hold on real quick. Don't forget now.
Oh, we-
Dang.
you did some stuff that wasn't financially responsible.
Right.
Oh,
right.
talking about travel. Okay.
Mhm.
So 2022, like I struggled. There's days that I didn't eat. I just drank water or ate fruit like for a long time, months. Like everyone see all the extraordinary things, but I was struggling on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
But I still kept the faith, kept the
That's good, bro.
all of that.
Right.
But I had a brother, even allowed me to stay with him for a while to get myself together. And we went to LA. I went to LA with not even $150 in my bank account for a week, bro. I've been to New York with the same thing. Like, got there, had to get a bus ticket, had to get an Uber. I probably had $30 in my bank account. I'm like, well, I'm here though. I got my skates. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go get some fruit for $10.
That's true.
But I'm supposed to be talking about travel, but I'm bringing this in here.
Yeah, please.
No.
Please.
New York. You know.
When opportunities present themselves, or when you believe in your journey so much, God will always allow you to walk divinely where you need to go. No matter how high that grass or how rough those waters, like you're always going to get to where you get to or where you're supposed to go.
That's facts.
Like you're always going to be okay.
Yeah.
When have you been okay? And if, you're a testament right now because you wake up every day
Mm-hmm.
and you have life.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's the most important
Yeah.
thing ever, bro.
Yeah.
That's facts, bro.
That's good.
But it made me want to cry, man.
Hey, you got to let it out, man.
Feel your feels.
I'm gonna cry with you.
Feel your feels, bro.
Yeah. So I've been traveling with nothing, bro, but just faith.
Mm-hmm.
And this year I'm supposed to go to like Peru and Greece
Wow.
and Belize and all these places that I've dreamed of because of the people that I met, and like just go, just do it regardless of the way it looks, bro.
Right.
And like I'm fully grateful. I'm going to start doing retreats within my brand. Like we're going to Costa Rica in November. We're going to Indonesia in January.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Wow.
Man. Hey man, it's whatever your dream
awesome,
is. Stay
man.
true to it. Is going to happen.
That's facts, bro.
That's awesome.
Continue
man.
to pray.
Yeah.
So I'm a person where I believe God is omnipresent.
That's facts.
We have religions, we have different ways that everyone assess God and how to get to God. You got it. Go do it. Do that thing. You're divinely guided, and it's going to happen. No matter if you want to choose Christianity or whatever it may be. Believe, have faith, do the work, and go get it. Do the work, but you got to do the work.
He basically said,
okay,
that was it, bro. That was it. You basically said the whole thing, though. Like, believe, have faith, do the work.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna stop, bro. Like,
boy,
not for real, bro. And what he just said was, if you're already in your purpose, bro, you might not have what you need to get there. Like, bro, like, you know how long I fought working at the shipyard, bro? Like, only thing I knew about my dad is that he worked at the shipyard.
Right.
When I finally got there, I didn't have to really do much.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and there's people out there that's fighting for a job. You see what I'm saying? And not even just like on that, but like it be stuff that we're so afraid of. You see what I'm saying? But you never know. Like you be like, yo, how you like you went there with $30, $40 or whatever, like, and came back with something greater. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people. Like, you be like, dang, like, I would have never thought that I could be able to do something like that and survive off of $30, $40 for, like, a full 7 days. You see what I'm saying? And still enjoy yourself and still experience things. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Let me share something with y'all, man.
Talk about it.
And for you, like I said, once again, you ain't heard it before. You know what I'm saying? But,
I got you.
But one thing that I've been looking at when I'm reading, I'm like, yo, when you have unbelief, you forfeit when you have unbelief. Let me say that again. When you have unbelief, you are forfeiting what's inside of you. You know what I mean? You're telling what you have, yo, you can't do this. This ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? So that even what he just said, man. I mean, look at it. I mean, some of y'all are probably in those same situations, and because you don't believe or want to go any further, you feel like, yo, I need this to continue, or I want this to continue, or I just simply can't do it because of. You're forfeiting that each and every minute or every time you physically and you say this thing out loud, you're forfeiting it. You know what I mean?
Your words.
That's why you have to speak it. You know what I mean? And when you speak it, start with yourself. Say, yo, I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? Because after a while, when you speak it, bro, I'm going to share something that I haven't shared. You know what I mean? It's nothing to hide.
Talk about
but every morning I go to work, I'm praying the exact, not the exact same thing, but I'm speaking over my day every day. Yo, today I'm gonna have a good day.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Today, the people I work with are gonna be successful. I'm gonna be successful. The people who feel like this, they're gonna be better today after I talk to them. This is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because if I tell myself when I get up in the morning, oh, here we go, another day.
That's it.
As soon as I walk in, I'm just like, oh, it's you people again. What y'all looking at? Oh, you said what happened? Oh, no, that job gonna get done today. And in most cases, because you really believe that thing, guess what?
That's it.
It happens.
It is what it is.
Versus days when I go in there, I'm like, yo, today gonna be a good day, yo. You know what I mean? To the point where when I walk in, I'm already set. Drill, okay, guess what? We good, bro. We good, bro. We gonna figure it out. We good. Man, I sure hope so. Yeah, we gonna figure it out. End of the day, hey man, a little tight this morning, but we got it right though. Yeah, man, I told you it's gonna be okay. I told you it's gonna be okay, man. Everything good. So if you fit into it, Chaarrrlliieeee, the toast broke down. What? Lord have mercy. We can't do the job today, man. It's going to follow you. You know what I mean? So, man, speak over yourself, man. Speak over yourself confidently. Speak over yourself faithfully, man. Like, when you first wake up, and I think I shared this story before. I think I shared it in church before. But if y'all probably watched some Steve Harvey stuff, he said he had somebody call him every morning at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it was like, what's up, Steve?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, there's going to be a great day. The dude would hang up. And the dude was like, why does this dude call me at 5 in the morning? You know what I mean? And he said the guy would call him faithfully every day, 5 o'clock, and say, hey, good morning, Steve. Hey, man, it's going to be a great day. And he's like, yo, why are you constantly calling me, bro? Like, yo, you know what I mean? To the point where after a while, he's like, man, no, man, today's not going to be a great day. No. And the guy called him one morning, same time. Hey, man, look, I don't know what your problem is, man. You need to get together, man. You need to be happy about what's going on, man. You know what I mean? Basically telling him, yo, with your attitude, man, you ain't gonna make it nowhere. You ain't gonna do anything.
That's true.
And Steve said once he realized it, he said the dude called him at 5 o'clock in the morning, And before the guy could speak, he said, "Hey, what's up, Jeff?" And I don't know his name, but like, "What's up, Jeff? Hey, man, I'm gonna have a great day today, man. That's gonna be great, whatever." And the guy said, "That's right, Steve," and hung up. You know what I mean? So you gotta speak over your day, man. You
own it now.
So the more that you are being, that you have doubt or you don't believe, and please don't let this, because I'm pretty sure y'all heard this in church all the time. And it's cliche to say, okay, but the more you doubt, the more you don't believe something's gonna happen, you're forfeiting your right to what you're promised. Let that sit for a little while.
I want to hop in there. Hey,
Go ahead, Charlie.
I want to bring it from a stance of like science and spirituality, because spirituality is how I found God. So that's like through my mind, through my body, and stuff like that.
Okay.
So what we're talking about right now is power of the tongue.
That's good.
Your word is your law. And from a science standpoint, words carry a frequency, a resonance. And
They do.
We're human beings, spiritual beings with cells. Our cells is what make up everything. So when you're speaking that positivity and that high vibrational, we call that mantras or affirmations over your life. These, and you believe these things, this is how you form your reality. These are, you create the things that you see. This is how, if you talk bad, if you're going to go get that. You'd be surprised how you talk about somebody and then they end up calling you. Like we call that magnetism and telepathic, telepathy and stuff like that.
Right.
So your words carry a frequency because we are frequency beings.
That's fast.
Everything is living, omnipresent, just like God.
Right.
I can keep going and keep going.
Come on.
Right.
So let me know. There's power in the tongue.
That's fast. That's the word of God, bro.
Yeah.
And speak over your life the same way that you would want somebody else to speak over your life, and do that for them also. Because something that I did notice moving back to North Carolina. In Atlanta, there's so much stuff to do that people are not talking about each other. They could not give a rat's butt about anybody else. But here, all of each other businesses. But when you speak on somebody's life, that could affect them also. Just your words.
I'm gonna let them talk.
Oh yeah, bro. So I do not engage in any conversations that talk about anyone, that brings any kind of extra energy on their life that then they have to already battle with their regular journey in their life and what you're placing upon them, because you can speak life into people and you can also speak death. And it's, parents, the way that you speak to your children, wives, how you speak to your husbands.
That's true.
Come on.
That's true.
Brother to brother. How you speak. Okay. All right.
Say it.
I'm gonna let you
Say it, Charlie. Say it.
You
Say it, Charlie. Finish.
You gonna finish this one, buddy?
Yeah, I want to
finish this
one. Yeah, the world need to hear this.
Hey,
I need this. You got to finish this one, bro.
Okay. All right. So
That's like showing me a bowl of banana pudding and telling me I can't handle nothing right now. You got to finish this, bro.
No drill about that. Go.
I'm like, nah, let me get all this.
okay. I gotta figure out where I want to take it because there's so many angles. I would say I'm gonna stay in the motivation lane to say if there's something that you want to do, sometimes you do have to keep it to yourself. Because if people can speak on your life, they could wish unintentionally things that hold you back. So even sometimes for your parents, bro.
Say it.
Yeah, bro.
Say it.
Because they love you so much, and their security mechanism is to make sure that you're safe. But they're making that basis around their life, their experiences, their traumas, their
fears,
hurt, what they know, their fears, how far they ventured out in the world. Sometimes that could box you in. So me moving from North Carolina to Atlanta was a huge deal for me. And I mean,
I was gonna ask about that. Like, how was that transition though? Was it planned?
Nah, it wasn't planned at all, bro. I moved to Atlanta falling in love. So I met a young lady. Things were beautiful. Left my family, left my friends, and all within time. But to start life new with just this person.
Yeah, bro.
Didn't know nobody in Atlanta. Had to make new friends, new networks. It was interesting, bro. And it was during COVID, so that's a whole nother story. Well, just before COVID, but
right. Yeah. And so basically, you had to deal with COVID in obscurity, basically, like not knowing not having your resources,
right?
Not having.
Y'all still recording, bro? Y'all finished?
Yeah, we still here.
Yes, sir.
How much time we got left?
Shit, we at hour 14 in. I said we probably start at hour 30.
Yeah, about 15.
Bro.
You say you ain't gonna make it?
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna come back, but the show gonna be over by the time I get there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. I say that.
Man, y'all still on the L.
Yeah.
The infamous JT is on.
See,
Yeah, that's JT. Hey,
I'm gonna say. I wish
Plug him on the
I
Bluetooth.
wish I could give it on the Bluetooth, but I can't right now because he called while we're off of it, so I can get him on the Bluetooth.
Hold on, tell him to call me.
This is the worst experience ever.
Oh God, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna call you back so you can show us on the show, bro.
Ooh, we want to hear about this.
You hear me?
All right, bro. I'm on the way though.
All right.
On the way.
All right.
That was JT. Call him on, connect your jump to Bluetooth so he can, and we're gonna be able to hear what he's saying through this. This is a wonderful thing right here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I love this, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all doing your thing, man.
Oh yeah, bro. I found this joke
Follow
at Trader.
Bros Ain't Your Bros podcast right now.
You heard him?
You have to. They're doing the things, putting in the work.
Yeah, bro. We didn't start like this. It was
Yes,
I say show like. All right, we in there now.
that was JT. He about to call JT back. Y'all gonna be able to hear JT live.
Live.
Y'all make sure whenever you need me to stop, you say stop because your boy can go sometimes.
Hey,
Your boy can go.
we on for it.
Yo,
All right,
JT.
Oh, that's so dope, bro.
what up, bro?
Hey, bro. So Cheryl does again. What happened now?
Man,
I gotta see
for
his
one, they
face.
told me 5 o'clock and the joint supposed to start at 3, but they didn't start till 4. Y'all know I was gonna talk to do the show, but Shells was late. As always.
I would.
It was like,
And then tell them, CJ, don't be scared, bro.
oh,
Let them
no.
niggas know,
No,
bro.
I want him to hear your story, and then I'm going to tell him. Go ahead, tell your piece,
This
dog.
Shells was late.
I
Shells
was.
was like 2 hours late,
Mm-hmm.
for real. And then I'm gonna come chop it up with y'all boys after the show, but I ain't gonna make it, bro. Yeah. I thought I was gonna make it back.
Where you at?
Sound system was horrible. I pretty much lip saying this whole joint.
Where you at?
The man was turning my mic on.
Where you at, bro?
I'm in a hockey still, but
my boy cut your mic on, man.
I'm getting mad. It's just annoying.
Oh
Real,
snap!
real.
Yeah, and bro, I just commented on somebody's post about that. You're like, bad mic said something, bro. That's crazy.
Man, this joke's horrible.
Oh man.
Hey, don't you love that adventure, man?
But I'm on my way back to the studio, bro.
All right, come
All
on,
right,
too,
now.
man. We here.
Drive safe, bro.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Y'all boys, man.
Yeah,
Thank
too,
you,
too, man. Oh man. But where were we at?
Nah, Charlie was breaking this stuff down right here, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember where I was going.
I think you said
He
like
said,
from the motivation standpoint, if you want to do something.
Yeah, and I had asked him about the transition from
Oh yeah.
the moving transition that he said that he rode the back end of COVID in Atlanta without his resources and without his family, the people that he can usually fall back on and stuff like this, and he basically had to ride that joint by his in obscurity, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What was the top umbrella topic for that? I remember the details, but not the question.
Now I had just asked how was that transition?
Yeah, he asked that just how to.
That transition from North Carolina to Atlanta.
So I would say our high school makes it okay to just jump in Atlanta. Because our high school was it. Like, we was black. And,
No, that's true.
Yes, sir. So fed into the culture very, very easily. And I found people, bro. I found my people. It's like when you go on faith. All right, here's the thing. I want to say this. So I always say to everyone, even Steve Harvey said, take a leap on you, take a faith on you. Because if you do something, let's say your parents want you to go to a certain college. You go to that college, you absolutely hate it. Now you're miserable because one, you don't already want to be there. And then you don't like the circumstances of the environment. But if you make a decision to go somewhere because you want to, if you get there, you can still be like, you know what, I made it here though.
I'm gonna work it out.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah.
And even if you don't figure it out and you have to move back, you did it.
Yeah.
That's facts, bro.
Don't listen to the people that's like, oh, you back, huh? Because there are people like that, but did they get out there and did they take the risk? Hey, bro.
Right. Yeah, and you probably stepping on toes with that one, but
hey, bro.
it is what it is, man.
Hey, bro, I experienced it, bro.
Yeah, and And that's the thing, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I share many episodes where I talk about what I take out of episodes we have. But today I'm gonna share. And I might start doing this, but I think it's good. So that maybe the viewer will say, "Hey, no, here's my take on it." You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My take on it.
Oh, I love
episode,
this,
man. And this is gonna be very hard to put into one like sentence or shorten this up. But you've got to do what you need to do for you, and just do it. You know what I mean? Because there's somebody else who's betting and who's